All right, everybody, welcome back. The second half is about to start. The Hawks are up 1-0 here over George Brown. We had an early goal that came to us by number 14, Patrick Major, and that's our goal for the day so far. All right, and we're underway the second half. All right, so George Brown's pressing to begin the second half here, but Humber, as usual, continues to keep him out of scoring position. So what do you think are going to be the keys for Humber winning the game?
I think if they just keep up their aggression, they just keep doing their give and goes, keep the ball in their half, I think they have a really successful chance at winning the rest of this game today.
All right, fair enough. So in the first half, Humber outshot George Brown 7-1, so shows that Humber had the most scoring chances. They almost they were within feet of actually scoring a second goal. Marco Nunez just missed the top right corner on a shot, and they've basically been controlling most of this game.
Nunez with the ball. Back to the keeper there.
Looks like Garrow switched his jersey. He was wearing black in the first half, and now he moves to the left side, and he's wearing pink. Oh, what's so funny? All right, so George Brown turns it over, and Humber's going to inbound it here. Then they quickly turn it over, and then they get it back.
Got there? Number 10. Humber playing really aggressive off this starting of this second half. Looks like we got a foul for Hawks possession. Yellow card against number 9 for the Huskies.
That's her second yellow card today.
Yep.
So they're going first game in the, well, actually it's the second game for George Brown, but they already have 2 yellow cards in this game. They're 1-0 to start the season after beating Niagara College. This is Humber's first game to start 2016 after winning the national championship last year.
Ooh. Good call by the referee there.
Comes another free kick from Humber College.
Huskies continuously make a point of kicking the ball up in the air, losing their possession, which is honestly an advantage in our end. But
yeah, Humber's got a lot of athletic players on their team. A lot of them are pretty tall. Seeing 6 guys here, 7 guys over 6 feet tall. So the height advantage goes to Humber College.
Absolutely there.
So all those.
Another free kick for the Hawks.
Nunez is going to take this one. So let's see what the former championship MVP can do here with this free kick.
He should be hitting it straight towards the goalie at this point. At these 30 30-yard marks. There you go.
That was a little low and got broken up. Got blocked by the wall. And George Brown clears, but Kingsley's there to play the ball. Mark Medeiros there had the ball, but got taken away out of bounds. So George Brown's going to play it in.
Medeiros has the ball, passes it up to Nunez. Back to Medeiros. Switches the play, looks to pass it forward. Headed towards the net.
Nice pass.
Nice. Looking to shoot. Nice try there.
Goes out of play. It's going to be a corner kick for the Hawks. So as we just hit the 50-minute mark, Humbers with a corner kick looking to make the score 2-0. 2-0.
Wind's picking up a little. Might affect their play.
Well, there's a little chilly out there now where the sun's dropping. The women's game, they had perfect weather.
Corner kick taken by Gerardo Magno.
And that one goes out of play. And it's going to be another corner kick for Humber. Magno's going to take it again.
Yep. Referee calling it, giving the players warning for some aggression just outside the box there.
A little bit of pushing and shoving going on there. Trying to get everything sorted. Everyone's trying to get jockey for position.
Oh, yeah.
So Magno's sitting in the corner, you know, just waiting. More time they take, the better for Humber.
Mm-hmm.
And here it comes.
Ooh.
Oh,
nice header. Right back in there, right back in.
Kingsley had a chance, but just missed it and went out to Nunez, but there's nothing he could do with it. George Brown clears it out, and they bring it up to half.
Huskies with the ball. Good defense there.
Yeah, the Hawk defense is so fast, and as any time George Brown brings it over half, they're swarming, and they're not letting them get a chance to do anything with the ball.
Absolutely.
They haven't been able to set anything up yet.
Hawks have really set the tone of this game, though. They come out really strong in the first 7 minutes, first 12 minutes of the half, allowing them to really set the tone of the game. Ooh. Crossed over. Ooh, backdoor option there, right towards the net. Looking to get a shot in. Nice try there by number 7, Nunez.
Yeah, he kind of just crept in on the far side. No one really saw him over there. And that pass looked like it was going to nowhere. Nunez came out, had a good opportunity, but just shot left of the net. Just missed, and now it looks like he's getting a little water over there at the side as the play goes on. Right in front of him.
Not sure what's going on over there.
Yeah, it might be a little getting looked at by the trainer quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Humber is used to playing down men in the CCA championship game. They played with 8 men for over 80 minutes, and they ended up winning.
Wow.
Yeah, did you know that?
Nope.
They had 2 red cards in the first 30 minutes of the game, and they forced penalty kicks 0-0, and they won in penalty kicks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they had a couple goal-scoring opportunities. They had a penalty kick during the game that they ended up missing, but they came out on top and won their 6th national championship.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible if you think about it. Playing 2 men down for over 80 minutes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely says something about the team.
Yeah. They've won 3 championships, national championships in the last 4 years, so they know a thing or two about soccer. More than us, at least.
Controlling the play, taking their time there. seeing what kind of options they have. Passing it off to number 14.
Here's another perfect example of Humber playing strong defense. Whenever George Brown gets the center, there's nothing they can do about it. And here comes Janelle.
What's the call over here? I think we might have a foul against the Hawks right here.
Last year, Janelle was an All-Canadian for the Hawks. He was actually drafted to play in the MLS.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a good soccer player.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we just hit the 55-minute mark, and right now the Hawks are up 1-0 here in the second half against George Brown College. Crossing pass, there's nothing happens there. Garrow picks it up, no problem.
Lots of communication going on the field there.
Yeah, you can hear a lot of yelling and screaming. Everybody's talking, which is good. This Humber team is going to be very difficult to score on this year.
Absolutely. It looks like it.
Yeah, George Brown hasn't been able to get anything going right now. They're trying their best.
Thrown in by number 4, Medeiros. Huskies throw in right now. Looking for an open player.
And it's quickly taken by Janelle.
Tossed up by Medeiros.
Janelle takes it. Just watch him work. Look at that pass.
Oh, and it's called offside. Nice try there, though. Oh, looks like we're getting a warning here.
That was Jordan Peachinine. He's getting a warning by the ref because he was offside and he still took a shot, but I don't think he heard the whistle right away. It is pretty windy out there.
Yeah.
And he's apologizing to everyone. It didn't look like it was intentional at all. Just sometimes, you're ready to take a shot and you don't hear that whistle until it's too late.
Mm-hmm. Adrenaline's going in the heat of the moment for sure. Definitely know what you're talking about there.
So it was a good call by the ref just to give him a warning.
Yep, for sure.
We might be a little biased though, but that's not important. And another turnover by George Brown, and Nunez is bringing it up.
We got some really good speed going on. Looking for a through pass, and he takes a shot.
Oh, what a
and
goal.
It's in. Awesome shot. Awesome goal.
And just watch on the replay. What a goal.
Awesome shot by number 7, Nunez.
Yeah, Nunez brings it across all by himself. He's 25 yards out and beats the keeper, showing off all his talent.
Oh, yeah. Anywhere between the 30 to 20-yard marks, they should be letting the ball go. They should be letting it rip. So that was a perfect example of some really awesome goal-scoring opportunities there.
Yeah, Jimmy was telling me earlier about a story on Nunez, how he didn't start a game because he was injured. Oh, here's the best chance from George Brown. Oh, and they counter quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Humber was still celebrating, and they fell asleep there. George Brown, striker, was able to get it on the left inside corner of the post and just past Garrow.
Number 11 from the Huskies successfully scored. Restarting the game quick there, trying to gain possession. It's important for the Hawks to calm the game down. Case in point, referee is picking up on all the aggression that's going on between both teams. It's at these crucial moments where they need to reassess, regroup, bring the ball back, and just take a look at the space and time and options that they have.
And once again, George Brown's able to get it deep into Humber zone, with something they weren't able to do at all for the first 60 minutes of the game. I'm not sure they got up 2-0 and they kind of fell asleep.
Oh, yeah. Huskies are definitely getting a little bit more aggressive.
Well, now all the momentum's on their side.
Oh, yeah.
So So as we approach the 60-minute mark, it's now 2-1 Humber over George Brown. George Brown still putting pressure on there, looking to equalize.
Yep.
At least tie this game up. Once again, they're deep into Humber zone. I'm not sure what's happening here with the Humber defense. Right after we just spent 5 minutes talking about how good they are and how tough it's going to be for people to score on them. I think we jinxed them. It's like talking about a pitcher during a no-no, and then we jinxed it. So, it's your fault. Actually, it's Jim's fault that they scored that goal, because when Jim was up here doing the play-by-play, Humber was playing really well, and now that he switched out,
you gotta give yourself some credit there, Brian.
No, I don't want to take any credit for what happened there. So I blame Jim.
You're doing a great job.
At blaming others, yes. So Kingsley heads it away, but it's not free. Now Humber looks like they're playing back on their heels with George Brown.
Yeah,
totally different game right now.
Huskies are definitely amping up the pressure, definitely amping up the aggression on this. They're definitely countering the attack on this.
That was a nice play by number 4, Mark Medeiros. He's just sticks his foot out and gets the ball out of play and lets his teammates regroup. So long throwing. Well, looks like Janelle just went off.
Who's replacing him?
I can't see yet.
Number
20.
We got Michael Agboki.
Oh, Michael, yeah, he's like 6 goals away from being the all-time leading goal scorer in Humber Hawk history.
Good switch then.
Yeah, so if the Hawks are looking for a little bit of offense, he's your guy.
Yep.
Hopefully he can spark this offense, get a couple goals, get Humber back that 2-goal lead.
Really good aggression there. Looks like the Hawks are kind of turning it around right now, getting their aggression back up. And the referee calls it against Hawks.
Well, that was a pretty intense play there by Mark Medeiros. He went right over the George Brown back. He just gets a warning. He's lucky that's all he got.
Yep.
It was pretty aggressive there. And the ref's talking to him, telling him to cool it a little bit.
Yep.
He could have hurt somebody, though, but he gets off with a warning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes that's the downside of being aggressive. You know, you go to the ball, so does the defender. And
Hawks definitely have to take these warnings into consideration. Otherwise, they could start turning into yellow and red cards.
I don't think they will. They're a pretty aggressive team. They're just going to keep doing their thing.
Ooh. We got some injuries going down. Number 13, Magno. And a player from the Huskies.
Magno's still on the ground. Trainer's coming out to talk to him, see if he's okay. It's pretty warm still, so could be cramping up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
It's their first game.
Beautiful night for a game, though.
Yeah. So this is going to add some time to the end of the game because we're just we're approaching the 65-minute mark now. Humber's outshot George Brown 8-2, and they lead 2-1. So George Brown hasn't had a lot of opportunities, but they've made the most of them.
Oh, yeah.
Scoring a goal on 2 shots.
Definitely.
So Gerardo's going off. Oh, he's just getting some water. He might be okay. No, he's subbing off. Looks like Daniele Clemente's coming on for him.
Huskies take a long shot. Saved by the keeper.
That was a nice play by Aguero, showing off his hops there.
Shot long and deep.
There's a nice play. Nice chip.
Finishes the ball, and it's a goal. Yes.
That's Patrick Major for his second goal of the game.
Hawks have a nice 2 lead cushion there.
It's now 3-1 Humber Hawks in the 66th minute. That's a nice goal. Chip over top of the goaltender.
I think this would be a good opportunity for the Hawks to really try and slow the game down, regain possession. Ooh.
I was going to say, once again, after a goal, George Brown counters pretty quick, but they're flagged for offside. So Humber's just going to get the ball back. Nothing's going to come out of it. So it's 3-1 right now for Humber Hawks, and Patrick Major's got 2 goals for the Hawks, and Marco Nunez has a goal himself.
Up the line. Madeira's looking to get possession on this, and it's been kicked out by the Huskies. Madeira's looking to take the throw-in deep into the 18-yard box. Nunez looking to get possession of the ball, and it's kicked away by the Huskies. Hawks regaining positioning.
George Brown has been resilient so far. Every time Humber scores a goal, they press back even harder, which is impressive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Last year, when the Hawks won it all, their final record was 15-0-1, and that tie was to George Brown here on this field.
Really?
Yeah, they tied 0-0, so that was the only game that prevented them from a perfect 16-0 season.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so look for Humber to take that out on them this year, you know. They're not going to take them lightly.
No. Danielle. Over to Medeiros. Slid out by the Huskies. Medeiros looking to throw it back in. Nunez tosses it in, and it's just outside the 6-yard box on the Huskies side.
You can hear all the Hawks still talking to each other as we approach the 69th minute of this game.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of communication, though. Lots of teamwork going on out there. I think there might have been a switch that just happened, a nice substitution. Number 11, Cody Green coming in.
Once again, Garrow shows off his leg and clears it almost all the way down the field, setting up his team in good position.
Nice.
Oh, I guess it was out of bounds.
Nice try regaining possession there by the Hawks.
There's a nice kick by Garrow there, but no one was there to get it for him. George Brown inbounds, and Humber quickly takes it.
Still keeping possession. This is a great opportunity for them to just pass the ball, see what kind of opportunities they have, slow the game down.
Yeah, even with the 2-goal lead, they're still being aggressive, and it looks like they're going to try to tack on a couple more here while they can.
Crosses it in. What do we got there?
Oh, there's Nunez looking for his second goal. Daniele here now. He clears it out.
Cody Green passes it off. Michael's struggling to keep it in. Someone's got to help him out. And the referee calls it. Lots of protests from the Huskies.
Yeah, a little too much shoving there for the likes of the referee. So Daniele is going to take the free kick. He put a nice one on net earlier.
Yep.
So let's see what he can do here. Looks like he's going to try to bend it to the corner of the box here.
These calls are direct. They can essentially take one shot, and if they get it in without hitting anybody else, it can qualify as a goal. So from these, like I said earlier, from these types of positions, they can definitely try and take shots on net and potentially have a goal-scoring opportunity there.
It was a great kick by Daniele. Just unfortunately, Kingsley wasn't able to get his head on it. And George Brown gets it, but Humber quickly gets it back.
Up in the air. Hawks trying to gain possession. Ooh. Oh, lots of protests there by both teams. Referee's looking to get in between all of them. A lot of fighting going on right now.
All right, so it looks like more like Humber players pushing each other, getting each other out so no one gets a card.
Game is definitely getting heated here.
That's heads up. You know, sometimes you can get emotional, and it's good for a teammate to look out for you, get you out of there, because
this is a good.
You got a two-goal lead here. You don't want to be kicked out of a game, miss another game,
exactly.
Risk a card, anything like that.
Exactly, and you know what? In all honesty, yellow card. In all honesty, the referees can definitely amp up their control on the game. They just gave a yellow card out to number 12 on the Huskies side.
So that's their third yellow card so far today.
Yep.
So they're just
referees definitely need to try and send this message out to both teams, and clearly
the Hawks are looking to send them home with a loss and a few yellow cards.
Yep.
So it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this game plays out. Looks like George Brown's getting a little chippy out there.
Oh, they're still fighting. Not sure what's going on here. The referees need to get control of this game.
Yeah, Nunez is in there. Oh, here comes the ref again.
Yep. I assume yellow cards are going to be present. Coaches need to gain control of their players. This is.
Yeah, you don't want Nunez to get a card. He's
absolutely not.
One of the Hawks' better offensive players, as you saw in his goal.
So these yellow cards were for 3 different players against the Huskies. Referees definitely trying to regain control of this match. But I think it's also up to the coaches to try and bring these players down. It's not
acceptable. Gave a yellow card to Nunez and a yellow card to George Brown, number 4. So they have 4, but Nunez just picked up 1, and this is exactly what we were just talking about. The Humber needs to get in there and prevent their players from picking up these unnecessary yellow cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nunez picked up his first yellow card of the game.
So 4 yellow cards for the Huskies and 1 against the Hawks. This is a very intense game between Huskies and Hawks tonight. Score is still 3-1. That's 74 minutes into the second half.
There's going to be some extra time tacked on here.
Oh, absolutely.
Still a lot of chatter.
Mm-hmm.
And Humber just picked up their second yellow card. Kingsley.
Boasico. And 16 from the Humber Hawks.
Yeah, that's Kingsley.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
That's okay. So, yeah, this ref's just handing out yellow cards right now.
And I don't blame him. In all honesty, he needs to regain control of his match.
They need to figure out what's going on. Humber just has a 2-goal lead, and they're picking up, and they just picked up 3 unnecessary yellow cards. This is going to come back to hurt them eventually.
Yep. And these yellow cards, they carry on into second matches. So if in the event that these Hawks play against another team and get a secondary yellow, it could potentially turn into a red card for whomever gets that second yellow and affect them for that match as well.
So hopefully this game starts soon. Spent the last 4 minutes figuring out who got yellow cards and what's happening, so players are...
It's one thing to be aggressive, and it's one thing to be heated and have your adrenaline running when it comes to these types of matches, but it's very unsportsmanlike to act out aggressively.
Well, it's unnecessary to pick up yellow cards when the game's not even being played.
Exactly.
If they were inbounding and there's pushing and shoving going on halfway down the other side of the field, so I understand it goes back and forth and tempers flare, so sometimes it's hard to control.
Yep. And we have an out of bounds there.
The ball's going to go Humber's way. Looks like it looks like Humber's getting a free kick. Kingsley's asking why did I get a yellow? Yeah, he's not happy. He's a good kid. Outside of soccer, he's probably the quietest. Very soft-spoken, you know.
Yeah.
So it's strange to see him get a yellow card.
I know.
Now I'm very curious to find out what happened, and I'll be sure to ask him when I see him tomorrow at school.
I had an opportunity to work with him this summer briefly, and I could definitely see your point of view.
Yeah, he's
really good guy.
Very polite, very soft-spoken, you know. So, but you put someone in a competitive sports game, and you know you'll see a completely different person sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Referee tightening up on his calls here. I don't think he's going to be taking any more grief from any more players. Justifiably so, though.
So we're just about to hit the 78-minute mark, and Hawks are up 3-1 over George Brown.
Ooh.
And they're outshooting George Brown right now, 9-3. But we've seen that George Brown is able to counter and score quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Because they scored seconds after Humber scored their second goal to make it 2-0. They came back and made it 3-1 very quickly.
Definitely taking them by surprise there.
So at halftime, Humber was up 1-0, and then they came out quick 2-0. George Brown scored 2-1, and then Patrick Major scored his second goal to make it 3-1.
Playing defensively right now. Mike getting a little bit of a touch on it. Huskies have possession of the ball, switching the play over to the opposing side of the field. Looking to just slow the play down. There we go, another call by the referee for the Hawks. Huskies have made it a habit to kick the ball up in the air for I'm not quite sure what reason, but Hawks are definitely taking advantage of that.
So Kingsley was going to take the free kick. Looks like it's going to be Daniele.
Green looking to gain possession of the ball, brings it down, dekes around number 11, and it's a 2-on-1 brought down by the Huskies, and the referee gives a warning to number 13 for the Huskies. Daniele looking to take the free kick for the Hawks. Back at about the 50-yard line.
It's just under 10 minutes left to play here in the second half. That's not including extra time. I'm sure there'll be 3 or 4 minutes tacked on to this one. And Humber leads 3-1.
Great counter by the Hawks there. Regaining possession. Trying to bring it in to see if he can get some sort of cross in, but it's kicked out of bounds. Husky ball.
So George Brown's going to inbound here as we approach the 81st minute of this game.
Huskies made a quick substitution.
They're going to need to be very aggressive here because they're down. They're trailing by 2 with 9 minutes left.
While still trying to keep their yellows to a minimum.
Yeah, they have, what, 4 now?
Yep.
Humber racked them up pretty quick there, too. They have 3
Yeah.
in like 30 seconds, so that doesn't help. But, you know, it's the way the game goes sometimes.
Yep. When somebody starts throwing fists, unfortunately, people start to retaliate. Switched over to the opposing side of the field, gained possession. A little bit of aggression there.
That's Jerome Smith.
Smith trying to bring it in again. Ooh. And it looks like the referee's making a call for the Huskies. Keeper takes the ball back into the 6-yard box, puts it down.
Yeah, Jerome Smith had a nice sequence there. He brought the ball all the way from the right side right into the goal crease, but he was unable to sneak it past the keeper. But George Brown got the possession, but Humber quickly brings it back. And there's Clemente with a nice pass.
Ooh,
there's Agboki.
And it's still inbounds.
Oh! Off the post. Agboki.
Off Husky.
Agboki's shot goes off a Husky, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Some great give-and-go passes there. Hawks are definitely taking advantage of some good space and time there to get around the
yeah, that was
Huskies.
Luca Baldessari that hit the post there. He had a great opportunity. And last year he came to the Hawks and actually led the team in scoring, and he only played in 5 games.
Referee continuously warning the players, letting them know where he stands with aggression. Definitely holding up the game, though. It's going to be some serious overtime.
Yeah, it's all up to him on how much he decides to award. But here comes the corner kick. Clemente is going to take it from the corner. He's been taking all the free kicks, and now he's going to take the corner.
Shoots it in.
It was a little bit low.
Deflected out. Huskies countering aggressively. Ooh.
There's Julian Mullen here.
Delay pops
Clemente.
up. Yep. Throw in for the Hawks.
There's Agboki there.
Green looking to take the throw in. He's looking for an open player. Trying to take advantage of some space. Bring it into the 18-yard box. You got to get control here. You got to pass it back to Green. Trying to find some space to cross it in here. Can't find it. Needs to be able to turn around. And it's given away to the Huskies. Keeper has the ball. Regained control by the Hawks.
Clemente showing off the footwork. Oh, and here comes an outlet pass for George Brown, but there's two Humber Hawks there to make a play, and the ref's going to award the ball to George Brown, but it's just a pass and nothing on the play.
And another yellow card out against the Huskies. Player number, can't seem to get a player number 19 against the Huskies. He's just giving them out tonight, eh?
Well, he's probably complaining about that no call there, but it just looked like good defense from the Hawks. There was a card on that play?
There was a card against the Huskies. I didn't see that.
So we were just informed that there was card there on one on the Huskies and one on the Hawks. Too many cards to keep track of. So Humber's got the ball now, and they're just going to take their time because we just hit the 86th minute of this game, and they're up 3-1. So
Cody Green kicking it deep into the other half of the opposing side.
For the next 4 minutes, they should probably just take their time and play keep away.
Absolutely.
Just run the clock out.
Yep. They got to regain possession of the ball. They got to slow it down.
The clock's their best friend for the rest of the game.
Yep. They have to slow this. This is the opportunity for them to slow it down.
So as we approach 87th minute, the Hawks are up 3-1, and they're they've outshot the George Brown Huskies 11-3. We've got a goal from Marco Nunez and Patrick Major. He's got 2 goals of his own. George Brown is looking to find a quick goal here to at least cut the lead in half. They're down 2. And now it looks like George Brown is just playing keep away. They're just killing time.
Yep. Looks like the Hawks are stacking up their defensive line, creating some serious openings in the center of the field here.
Clemente there was just showing off his speed.
Ooh, looking for a call in the box.
And here comes a penalty shot.
Oh, yeah.
Who's taking this one? So it looks like Michael Agboki's going to. Oh no, he's backing off. He's not taking this. It's going to be number 10, Jordan Peachanine. Yeah, here comes Jordan Peachanine, and it's good.
Goal. Yay!
So goalie guessed right. Jordan went left. Hawks scores now 4-1 as we hit the 89th minute. So this game's all but over. We're just waiting on some extra time. Are you good? Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty excited about that goal there. And there's going to be 5 minutes of extra time, so this game might not be over because we saw how fast George Brown countered on Humber's last goal.
We have about 30 seconds left on the clock here, so.
Yeah, 5.5 minutes to go. Humber's just going to milk this one out. Or not.
Lots of diving going on the field right now.
And Clemente is able to steal the ball, and he brings it across half. That's what Humber needs to do. Just keep it down in George Brown's half for the rest of this game. Just play keep away. No need to take any chances. Just kind of pass it around and milk some clock. And there's a long crossing pass to Green. Well, he is boxed out, but the ref is going to award a free kick to George Brown. And George Brown hasn't been able to clear it past half yet. And Humber gets it back. And there's Agboki. Let's see what he can do here. Oh, neat. Oh, and he shoots and misses just left. Agboki looking for his first goal of the 2016 season. Sitting just 6 back of the all-time scoring. He narrowly missed that one. So George Brown's going to bring it up back half. They're still trail 4-1. Just 3 minutes left in extra time. And Garrow takes it.
Up the field by the Hawks. Looking for a cross. And it's deflected by the Huskies. Some aggressive play there called by the referee. Huskies free kick.
Only 2 minutes left here in extra time, so looks like Humber's got this one locked up.
Shot way down the field by the Huskies, looking to gain possession in the Hawks half.
There's a nice defensive play by Kingsley. He just boxes him out and lets the ball go out of play. So Garrow's going to take his time to set up. He's going to just let this clock run out. I wouldn't be surprised if the ref blows a whistle here once he kicks it. And see, I just know nothing about soccer.
Always play the whistle, Brian.
Yeah, just I thought he was going to blow it, but nope. So my clock must be a little bit fast. So there's still some time left in this game. The scoreboard's gone off. Everybody's packing up and going home, but we're still here watching.
Free kick for the Huskies at the 40-yard mark. And it's deflected out by Garrow.
Great defense by the Hawks there. Garrow made a nice save.
Huskies throw in right now.
We're sitting at 4-1 right now. Humber leads George Brown in their first OCAA game of the year.
Huskies switching the play over to the opposing side of the field, regaining possession, tossing it in, looking to get ahead on it, and it's deflected back out, kicked out.
I was way off on this. There's a lot of time to go still.
Switching the play over by the Huskies. They're just taking their time, passing it back and forth, looking to get some space, and it's out by the Huskies. Hawks throw in.
And the ref just looked at his watch. There must be some time left still. He hasn't blown the whistle yet.
We're close.
So we've just been informed that player of the game for the Humber Hawks is going to be Patrick Mazur. He scored 2 of Humber's 4 goals, and he's going to be the Hawks Nation player of the game. The other 2 goals came from Jordan Panichian and Marco Nunez. And there's a whistle from the referee, and the game is over. And the Hawks win the game 14-1, outshooting George Brown 13-3. And the Hawks start the season 1-0, and George Brown falls to 1-1. And the next action on the live stream from Humber Hawks will be women's softball Saturday afternoon from Wildwood Park. See you then.